Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Monday morning, June 3rd. Looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and NQ. So as we enter a new month of trading, a couple things happening here. ES, which went out with a massive price spike late in the day, right now has been trading for the majority of it above it, looking to gap higher. Any opening above A's high would be a very positive response. It would be a nice follow-through for what transpired on Friday. NQ, remember, did not probe. Okay? Did not spike. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, they did. Losing my mind. I'm looking at the overnight. NQ also, no, they didn't. I am looking at the wrong thing. I apologize. NQ did not spike higher. Here's M's high. So, still very positive, though, as they look to gap above Friday's high. And righty also did not spike late in the day, but they're also looking to gap higher. So the bulls, again, are trying to wrestle control. The monthly is up for both ES and NQ. The dailies, again, in balance. We'll see if we come out of balance to the upside. And also, at some point, if we come out of balance on the weekly. So you have a couple things. We have jolts this week. We have non-farm payroll. Again, it's non-stop garbage for the most part that comes out. Okay? The good thing is we don't have any Fed heads speaking, as this is their quiet time as the Fed meets a week from this Wednesday. So, again, early game plan. You can front run the overnight high, which usually works. But again, it will be higher value and everything, so I would have an out above that. We'll see where the overnight high is. Still have 70 minutes. We'll see if it's going to be here or closer to the 10 wide or even closer to the weekly high. Okay? So those are things to keep in mind. If we get the overnight high first and then pull back, a great risk reward long, I think, against then the gap fill. And then you can use the overnight low as you're out. And then I would also get it back in again against the base of the price spike if it was to go down, because you'd still have higher value. Again, these are all early plays. NQ, another one, decent risk reward short against the overnight high, and use the 9-wide POC as you're out from the 30th. Again, this is if these overnights are at these levels. The bulls are pretty relentless in the fact that each pullback has been bought up, right? There's been no volume on any downward push. Now, there's been no volume on any push up, but again, the market's been going up. So we have to expect that. When it starts or attempts to roll over, that's where you'd like to see some selling. I mean, look, Friday, this is such incredible MGI, how we opened, drove lower for 5 time frames, and then spent the next 8 going up. There wasn't a real seller in sight. So keep that in mind as we go forward today. And then quickly, chart-wise. So here's the weekly. It's a 3-week balance. Our balance high is from May 20th. Okay? We're still about $4.50, $5 below it. So 2 weeks ago, high is the balance high. Last week's low is the balance low. Balance rules will be in effect at some point this week. Please keep that in mind. And the daily had an outside day up. So did righty. So that's bullish. Right now, early, looks like they're trying to continue off of that. I would use Friday's high as my balance. Well, it's a 3-day balance as far as I'm concerned. So we take it out. We're going to be up on the daily. Now, again, I'm not going to ignore the all-time high, okay, because that was a 10-day balance. But at least initially, I'd call the daily up and then see what happens as we get towards the all-time high. Thank you for liking and subscribing to this channel. Come check us out at CamelbackTrading.org. We have monthly, quarterly, and annual price points. So come check us out. Thank you for liking and subscribing to this channel. And we'll recap at 4 p.m.